Hi, boys and girls. We're going to be introducing our Lesson 18 sight words. We're going to be practicing them. These are our words we have to know by Friday, and there are 8 of them. So we're going to start off with this one. This says food. Food. So what does this say? Food. 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 It shows some food right there. All kinds of food can grow in a garden. Oh, that person must have a big garden. That's like probably just one day's worth. Okay, food. Okay, our next word is, oh, it starts with an F also. First. First. It's like the I is not even there. It's being controlled by the R, so it's silent. First. First. Huh, looks like he's planting seeds. It says first. First. Okay, let's read it. The seeds are planted in the soil first. Oh, so if you want to grow some food like this guy did, you have to first plant the seeds. You have to first plant the seeds. Okay, let's put these over here. And now this word says ground. 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 Let's have a look at this. This says ground. Ground. Keep the ground near the plants wet. Oh, so that kid went over there with their watering can and he's watering the ground by the plants so that they can drink it up. Ground. What's our next word? Sometimes. Oh, that's 2 words. Sometimes. When it's 2 words like that, it's called a compound word because you squish the 2 words together. Sometimes. So what does this say? Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes pumpkins grow very big. My goodness. And sometimes they do. Wonder what our next word's going to be. Under. 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 Has 2 syllables in it. Under. That's an R-controlled E. You can't hear it. You can't hear under, ear. It's silent. It's being controlled by that R. Under. What does the word say? Under. Under. Carrots grow under the ground. Hey, ground was our other sight word. Okay, hope you can read under. All right, next word is these. These has the word the in it, doesn't it? But instead of saying those, it's these. Well, sometimes the says the, sometimes it says the. But this word says these. Let's see how to use it. These. These. These tomatoes are ready to be picked. These. Yes, they are. If you don't pick them, they start wrinkling up, and then they fall off onto the ground, and it's a big fat waste. Okay, our next word is right. Right. And it has some silent letters. This G and H don't sound. They just make the I say its name. I. Right. Right. You skip right over the G and H on the word right. So what does this word say? Right. Right. You can pick pea pods right off the vine. There's a pea pod. This is the vine it's sticking on right here. You can pick pea pods right off the vine. Okay, so we're coming up on our last word that we're going to practice, and that's your. Has a little word you in it, but it's your, like, when is your birthday? Your. This says what? Your. Your. What will you plant in your garden? Mrs. Gillum has some seeds. She's just waiting for the weather to get warmer, and then she's going to plant them. Okay, so now we're just going to do Matchy Match, play our Matchy Match game. Put these over here. And we got our Matchy Matchy cards. Okay, so I'm going to take this down. Hopefully there's no drama. Hopefully there's no drama. Okay, so this says, what does it say? Food. Right. Under. These are the same ones we just practiced. Sometimes. Ground. These. Your. This says first. So we're going to matchy match these. Let's see if you can read them. Then I'll stick them next to the other word that looks like them. Your. That's right here. Oops. Your. Your. What was that big word? Sometimes. Sometimes. It's sometimes hot and it's sometimes cold. Sometimes. First. You first have to put on your socks, then you can put on your shoes. First. 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 What does this one say? Under. Under. Where's my pillow? Who put it under the bed? Under. Under. This says food. We have lots of food in our fridge because we just went shopping. Food. 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 This one says these. These are French fries. These. These. Ground. We dig a hole in the ground. Here's the word ground. 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 Last word. Right. And that's a tricky one. Unless you practice this word, you might not know it in time for the test. The G and the H are silent. They just make the I have the power to say its name. I. Right. Right. Okay, boys and girls, these are your sight words. Be sure to know them by Friday. Toodaloo.